So I want to briefly respond to one of the comments, the first comment that was left on my most recent live stream. And I'm going to handle this channel in this way. I'm going to respond to comments, and I might make videos just to respond to comments. Now, the live stream is titled, "Have Black Men Failed Their Community?" Black music genre said Neely Fuller Jr. has an interesting take on this subject. He has the belief that the black male has failed the black female due to not defending and protecting the black female from racist man, aka the white supremacist. Mr. Fuller came to this conclusion due to the fact that we are prisoners of war and we are still in the system of white supremacy. He also believed that we can't be men and women in the system of white supremacy. End quote. Now, I agree that we can't be men and women, but what do you mean due to not defending and protecting the black female? That's the part that doesn't make sense. Yeah, they did. See, now I don't know, but this sounds like it might be a black female who left this comment. I don't know. But whether it's a male or female, understand that whites, Europeans, what gave them an advantage over us and made it possible for them to do everything that they did to us was the fact that they had guns. They didn't have some superpower. They were not better physical fighters than black men. They had guns. So, how much do you expect people with no guns, how much do you expect them to accomplish against a group of men with guns? Guns wasn't our thing. We were not that invested in weapons of war. See, historically, war was also about honor. They took pride in having to rely on their physical capability to win wars, whether it be using swords, weapons, or bow and arrow. That takes skill. Your body is the gun in those situations, and you have to be a good archer. Guns are like a scared man's weapon. A man who don't want to rely on his fists or his physical capabilities. So I disagree with that. And even without guns, black men won several battles, was able to lock down entire territories where white men couldn't come into. It wasn't just the swamps. Many black towns, white people couldn't go into. How? It should be uncomfortable for you to ignore all the revolts that are documented. Just on a debate level, what about the revolts that are documented? Well over 200 of them within a span of about 200 years. There were non-stop revolts. What do you mean they were not fighting and defending? Yeah, they were, best they could without guns. And even then, they would take the white supremacist guns. We have it documented. Some of the slaves literally fought their way out of slavery. That happened several times where they just got away, killed the plantation owners, and took off. So that's just a false statement. Again, I'm not like other YouTubers. I got a lot of experience. Y'all can think I'm new to this, but I'm going to respond to your comments, and I don't care if you're a black female. I am not worried at all about what nobody got to say. I've been doing this for a long time. So no, I'm going to have to dismiss that case, saying that black men didn't defend and protect. Black men were not that warlike. Were not that invested in weapons of war. So they did not have guns. Black men did the best they could without guns, period. I don't see any point in history where black men so-called failed black women. I don't care that this is Neely Fuller who said this. I disagree with this. Neely Fuller can be wrong. Anybody can be wrong. I mean, think about it. If a group of men can stop another group of men from oppressing them, don't you think they would? They do whatever they could do. You know what I'm saying? This statement doesn't even make logical sense. Like black men just decided to not defend them? What are you trying to say? Black men just made a decision. You know what? I don't want to defend my territory, my home, my family. Really? Stop with this. And this is the case with all accusations against black males. It's always some ridiculous accusation. And I know right now people hate to see black males being found not guilty of many of the lies and accusations we've been accused of over the decades. But that's what's happening. You're just going to have to take it. We're not dumb. We're going to unpack every accusation made about us. So if you think we failed the community, feel free to tell us how. Tell me how. If it's a decent rebuttal, I'll respond.